Alright guys, we're going to have a look at this JLB J3 speed. Now in my last video I did a little jump and you can see the wheel fall off, so this is why. It snaps straight through where that pin holds onto. So you can see the pin still in there. So I've got to, get that all out. And I believe, well, it said that these here in this particular car are a bit thinner. The axles there are a bit thinner than the original stuff. So I've got them here. And we'll see if there's any difference in the size. So I'll go ahead and get these out of the packet, and I'll get this out, and then I'll show you the comparison. If there is a difference, I'll let you know, and I'll go ahead and install it. So these new ones have a bit of a different design. So this one here up top is the old one. You can see it's a little bit worn, so the bottom one's new. But watch this. You can see where this one snapped, right? So this piece here is nice and thick, and then it goes into a thinner, smaller little shaft sort of a thing, and in there is where it snapped. So, and this nut here, that there is like stuck on there, right? Now, with this one here, if I can just get that pin out, that pin's out. Right, so this here is all one solid thick piece. So a lot different design. This here is not fixed to that. You need that pin to hold it in place. But yeah, it's very interesting. I don't know why they did this. And from what I've read, this here is a superior, harder piece. Like, people have been breaking these, especially if you're going to be jumping them like what I do. But yeah, different design. I don't know why they would have done that, made it so thin. But yeah, so this one here is way better. We'll see how it snaps. I'm only going to replace the one. I'll replace them as they go. To get this off, all I did was remove this. And yeah, all I'll do is slide that one in place. And happy days. I'll give you guys a quick tip of what I do here and the problem that I've had with this. Now, these bearings here, the inner bearings there, I've had a problem where I believe this here, this little sleeve, will slide ever so slightly and put pressure on that bearing, and it'll actually make the bearing just break on you. Now, I've had it happen about 3 times and I've replaced this bearing. So what I've done is I use a little tiny bit of super glue, just put a couple of drops on there, and then put the sleeve on, and then I'll rotate it around until the glue sticks to itself and it holds it there. So that there's not going to come off now, that's not going to slide. It's only holding it there just ever so slightly, enough so it doesn't slide onto that bearing and sort of push it and put pressure on it. Well, I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. I did it with this old one here, and since I did that, it never caused a problem. So if you've had that happening where your bearings are getting worn on and they break, it's probably because of that. I believe that's it slides a little bit and it puts pressure on the inner part there, and it makes it so the bearing will shit itself, basically. Well, that's my experience, whether you've had it or not. Just thought I'd throw that in there. Quick tip on how to fix that. You just fix this here in place, that little sleeve, and it should go away. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and install this back in, and I'll get back to you in a sec. So there you have it, guys. It's back in. Just to show you, I didn't get this out before, this little piece, but it goes to show you how thin that is. You can see like that there, where this here, that's all one solid big piece going straight through there. So much stronger. Obviously I haven't run it, but I'm pretty sure, and from what I've read, that they are way better. That's an upgrade considering what this is, how thin it is. It's just a different design too, where this is all one piece, where that is not. Yeah. And as well, just a reminder, because maybe you don't really know, but inside here, if you better get a 1.5 millimeter hex, there's actually a little grub screw that can hold this pin in place. So if something does break or whatever, or your nut comes off and your wheel falls off, you don't lose your pin, because that grub screw inside there is holding that pin in. Just FYI. All right, guys, just a real quick one. Thanks for watching. See you next time.